Here we have a 1997 Chevrolet 3500 dually. This is a Carfax certified guaranteed vehicle with a perfectly clean history. 52,000 original and documented miles. Clean and clear title in hand. This is a two-wheel drive vehicle paired with the 454 big block, which makes it an awesome towing vehicle. Previous owners, an elderly couple, had it to move their 2 horses. It is equipped with a gooseneck hookup in the bed. This was not a work truck. It's very clear when you see the truck in person. Put your hands on it, drive it, smell it, look at the interior condition. It was never a work truck. Previous owners kept this truck in amazing condition, both inside, outside, but more important, drivability. When this vehicle came into us on paper, when we saw the year and miles, we decided it was going to be a great retail piece. But when we actually got it in inventory, we decided to keep it as a shop vehicle. It was just so clean, so nice, and a ton of truck for the money that we used it. We've had this vehicle since February, and we're just now putting it on the market just because it was such a nice, clean truck. With the vinyl floors, it was easy to keep clean. So obviously we can't keep everything, so we decided to go ahead and put it on the market. First thing we did when we got it, these come with a flat gray grille. It had some wear, so we put a brand new grille on the front and painted it white, clear coated it. New headlights all the way around, new driving lights, so nice and clean. So it gives it a nice look, and we also put the wheel simulators all the way around to dress it up a little bit. Exterior of this truck overall for the year and miles is in really, really good condition. The fiberglass kit around the fender flares and side step and dually bed is very clean. No cracking or issues, which is very common with these. They get a lot of stress cracks. It looks absolutely great. So overall the truck looks phenomenal. The only real issue with it is a crease on the driver's side door. Not a big problem, it's right there. We typically would fix something like that, but we figured this may go to a construction company or a landscape company that's looking for a very nice, dependable work truck and doesn't mind a little bit of wear and tear. If you want it fixed, we can fix that whole door for about $250. Couple little other wear spots. There's a little touch-up area there, and there. There's no rust behind the touch-up paint, so it was done right away. All the black trim going down the whole vehicle is very, very clean, as you see. The bed and the dually portion of the body is very clean, no damage. Couple little nicks and just a little tiny wear, but no cracking, no dents. Nothing's ever been hit on it. Shows very, very nice for the year. Very clean truck. It's very clear the guy took great care and pride in owning this truck. Very, very clean. Can't tell on the video and pictures, unfortunately, but the best thing about this truck truly is the drivability. Starts up great, goes down the road phenomenal. We've had a lot of weight in the back of this truck. We went to go pick up 3 pallets of our lift kits one day, and it does phenomenal. The entire AC system on the truck was recently replaced about a year and a half ago. Compressor, receiver dryer, all the plumbing, the entire AC system. It works great. The hood is very clean. There obviously was an emblem right there, which has been taken off, so that can be covered up or a new emblem put on. But like I mentioned, new grille. The bottom painted portion lip is very, very clean. No scratches, defects, paint chips. The bumper has a nice chrome finish. The black trim is very, very clean. It's just a really, really nice, pretty, honest truck right here. Once again, just please note all the fiberglass work on the fender flares, the side steps going all the way down. There's really not one area that shows any significant wear or cracking or stress marks or anything like that. It's all very, very, very clean. So there are no creases or dings or anything on this side of the truck. So like I mentioned earlier, really the crease on the driver's side door is really the only thing that really needs to get pointed out. There is an area, sun's pretty bright, but right there, a little area that's been touched up with paint, but like I said, no rust behind the paint. There's an area right there that's been touched up with paint as well. The top of the bed, there's 3 little areas right there, but overall the top of the bed is pretty clean. It's not beat, not a bunch of gouges or anything in it, so I would say that looks really nice. Where the dually meets the rear bed, there's a couple little areas right there that have been touched up, but nothing hateful at all. Stuff you really don't notice from a distance. Back of the bed, the truck is very clean. Does have the mat. Usually in here, this gets all rusted. The hinges start to look really bad. As you see, very clean. It's not perfect, but nice and clean. Back of the bed itself, the paint's not all destroyed. As you see, it does have the rails, so if you want to put a gooseneck or fifth wheel, it's ready to go. Also has the hookup for the brake system and lights right there, so very nice. Go ahead and show you the engine bay. Very clean truck inside the engine compartment. Brand new compressor. All the tubing and plumbing is all new. Receiver dryer, so don't have to worry about that. Very, very clean. I mean, even the firewall is nice and clean. We didn't clean this engine. This is exactly how it came in. Just a very, very clean truck that was just extremely well taken care of by the previous owner, and it clearly shows. We'll go ahead and show you a little bit of the inside. One of the main reasons we kept this truck was the interior. It's really nice having the vinyl floors. It's just so easy to clean. It keeps clean. The seats and the entire interior of this truck is absolutely almost flawless. I mean, there's 0 burn holes. There's 0 wear marks. There's 0 scratches on the seats. There's just absolutely no defects anywhere on the seats. The seat belts are all very clean. A lot of these older trucks, you know, whoever was grabbing it day after day right there, it just gets really nasty. 12 o'clock on the steering wheel has no wear. All the knobs and buttons are very clean, which on a lot of your work trucks are just disgusting. I mean, inside the AC vents, there's no dust and debris and just crud in there. All your door handles are very clean. The carpet's clean. And that's throughout the entire interior. And this is not a truck that, you know, we spent 2 days reconditioning. This is the reason why we kept it, was because of the condition. It was just a really nice truck. I mean, the great thing about this truck, it fits 6 people. There's a ton of room. I've had, you know, my crew of guys back here before going to do certain things, and it goes great down the road. Another thing to point out is underneath these doors, a lot of times they get rusty. There's no rust issues there whatsoever. We'll go ahead and do a quick startup on the vehicle. With the new AC system, it works absolutely perfect. I'll go ahead and turn that on because it's about 95 degrees out here. You got all your books and manuals. Another thing that obviously you're not going to be able to tell, a lot of these trucks that are older, that have had, you know, certain, you know, whether you're a cigarette smoker or you had, you know, a lot of construction people in there. There's no odors in this truck. Smells good. The headliner doesn't sag, which can be a problem on these trucks. There is absolutely zero issues drivability on this truck. The steering is very solid and straight. You can go down the highway at 80, and I've done it, and literally put a finger on the wheel. It's very easy to drive. It's not all over the road. The steering is nice and tight. It responds to everything you do. And, you know, that's the main reason we kept it in inventory and used it. It's just a really, really nice truck. I'll go ahead and do a hard acceleration to go through the gears so you can see everything shifts gears properly. No issues whatsoever. I've had a 4,000-pound trailer with a 6,000-pound car. I've had 10,000 pounds hooked up to the back of this truck. Goes down the road, no problem whatsoever. Transmission's perfect. When you're hard on the brake, the steering wheel is as smooth as it gets. No shimmy of the rotors. Turn the wheel all the way to the left. No noises. Very smooth all the way around. Go ahead and throw it in reverse. Goes right into gear, no problem. No clunking. Right back in the drive. Truck has a ton of power, a lot of low-end torque. I personally have a 2012 Silverado 3500 Duramax, and one thing that I can actually appreciate, while my other truck obviously has more towing capability, it's a newer truck, it's a 2012, and the technology is different, and it's a diesel, but the low-end instant torque on this truck, right away when you hit the gas. Very few motors have that kind of power. You know, with the diesels, it's got a build-up boost, and so towing around the city with this thing on, you know, traffic light to traffic light or whatever the situation is, that's just one thing that I've noticed differently about this truck than mine is the instant power. As soon as you hit the gas, it responds right away, which is really nice. So there you have it. If you have any questions about this vehicle, you can contact us at 202-491-9929. Thank you.